What's going on, y'all? Welcome back. It's Ars. Let's get productive. So, another week. Of course, you know I gotta come through with another review. I'm from New York, so if you're like me, you've been caught up in the house for a little while because of this whole snowstorm blizzard thing. You know, having to dig your car out the snow, shovels. It's been problems. It's not fun. So you're looking for something to do while you're in the house, and obviously you can't get enough of new VSTs. You can't get enough of new plugins. So I am honored to bring you something new for you guys to check out. But before we get into this new review that I'm going to be bringing to you guys shortly, last week we did a giveaway for the Spaced Out plugin by Baby Audio. So we're going to do a bit of a raffle right now, and we're going to see who the winner of this giveaway is. A few pieces of paper with names in them. So I'm going to pull a name. When I call this name, you're the winner of the new Baby Audio Spaced Out plugin, and I'm going to be getting in contact with you, to get your information so I can send it to wherever you want me to send it. So let's shake it up a little bit. All right, let's see. Let's go for this one. The winner of the Baby Audio plugin Spaced Out is Accurate, but they spelled it Accurate. Accurate. I don't think you can see it from here. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. But Accurate, you are the winner of the new Spaced Out plugin. So applause to you. Congratulations. And I'm going to be getting your information so I can send that over to you. Thank you to Baby Audio for allowing me to even be able to do a giveaway. And I hope that I can do a lot more of these things in the future on this channel. Being able to help out other producers and other creatives. That's what it's all about. That's what this whole channel is about. So again, congratulations and shout out to you, Accurate. I'm going to be getting your info soon. Okay, so the whole reason we're here today is to discuss a brand new VST. It's by a company called ThaLoops, and it's called Pulse. Now, I think the reason I wanted to do this review today is because this plugin is a perfect example of how quality always outshines quantity. I was a little underwhelmed when I got the VST initially just because I felt like there wasn't enough going on, and it just seemed like another drum machine, which is pretty much what it is. It comes with a folder full of MIDI patterns, so you can drop the MIDI pattern into your DAW, and then you can apply this VST with its drums. But I gotta say, over the last week and a half to 2 weeks that I've been using this thing, I've actually been using these drums on just about every beat that I've done so far. And I think the reason for that is what I said in the beginning, quality. I really like these drums. So I wanted to bring this to you guys so you could check it out. Let's get right into it. Pulse by ThaLoops. Let's do it. So this is Pulse by ThaLoops. This is the UI. Very basic stuff here. Not too much going on in the UI section. I do like the color combination of the green and the black. I think it has like a neon glow to it. I think it's really cool looking. You can't resize the UI. And this is one of those situations where it actually hurts the VST to not be able to resize the UI, is because in this VST in particular, there's so much going on inside the UI. Well, let me rephrase that. There's so many little buttons and pads and knobs in the UI, and it's crammed into this tight, small space that it makes you feel like the VST is a lot more complicated than it actually is. And because you have to lean in to see everything you're doing because everything is so tiny. So I think it kind of suffers a little bit from not having me have the ability to resize it to my liking, to be able to see what's going on. I mean, even the font, like if you look down here on the different tracks where it says kick and snare, the font is so tiny. Not the biggest deal in the world. If the VST is really good and it functions properly, these are like the things that you tend to overlook. But right off the back, it did kind of like, it was a little bit of annoyance there that I got to lean in so much to see what it is I'm doing. But so you have 11 different kits. You have the big kit, bounce kit, classic kit, mellow kit, minnow kit, Mojam kit, power, space kit, Timbo, tunes, and wild. Now, this company, ThaLoops, actually teamed up with the production duo Mo Jam to actually put this VST out. So they're claiming that this actual kit, which we'll click on and go right to it, is actually curated by Mo Jam, and it's their personal touch to this VST. You can go through some of the kicks up here. Obviously, if you have a MIDI controller, you can use your MIDI controller. You have 12 tracks, and within those 12 tracks, you have 6 different pads under each track for each instrument in each kit. So we're in the Mo Jam kit right now. Right? But like I said, there's a lot of different kicks. You can just go up an octave and just keep going through the categories of drums. And like I said earlier, one of the reasons that I actually started to like this VST, and it's something that worked in all of the beats I've been making lately, is because the drums are really unique. And one of the things that makes the drums so unique is that there's so many different kinds of kits, and each kit has a range of things that can work in many different genres of music. I think one of the things that a lot of different drum machines suffer from is they become very one-track minded with a specific genre, and then they give you the options, whether it's through expansions or whether it's through just what comes in stock with the VST. They give you options for drums that cater to different genres, and when you go to those different genres, the drums they kind of suck. And one of the things that I really like about this VST is any of the kits you click, let's try the Timbo kit, the drums are really cool. Let's go down to the kicks. And they're very, the kicks are hard, really heavy. So they're heavy, but there's a hollowness to it. So it gives you this it gives you the bass, it gives you the knock, but it gives you space and the hollowness of the kick to make it sound very live. So it kind of feels very organic. It doesn't feel so it feels less like software and more like you're in Brazil banging on some drums, and a lot of the kicks feel like that. They're either very heavy, hard hitting, or they have a very a real organic feel to it. That just makes it very pleasing. A lot of times when you get drums that have that organic sound and sound very live, they don't hit that hard. They're not slap. They don't slap. But these do. So Timbo has a nice kit in here. So yeah, you can just keep going through the kits. Like even that one. Another kick that's kind of hollow but has a very organic feel to it. Just want to record something real quick. We can lay something down. All right, something like that. Something pretty simple. So fix that. All right, so I just wanted to lay that pattern down real quick. You have, if you look over here on the right, you have your LFO waveform, typical stuff that you see in the VST. You have your LFO destination, pitch expression pans, your LFO source, and you have your filter type. And then you have the accompany depth, rate, cutoff, your room size. So you can add reverb to the kick and you can add reverb to the snares. This is how much of the reverb you want to add. You have your 808 gain. If you go down a few octaves on your MIDI controller, you can get to the sine. You can get to the sin LFO waveform, and you can kind of use it as a bass and 808, and you can turn the volume up on that. And then you have an attack wheel over here for that 808 gain. You know, you have the sustain and the release. You have a vinyl knob over here, and you have 3 different vinyl types. So if you're trying to make some drums and you're looking for that lo-fi sound, you can kind of achieve that. You have this graphic here. It's kind of like a velocity meter. The more hard hitting the drum, the cup starts to runneth over. You have your output here. And yeah, like I said, man, really simple, straightforward UI, straightforward drum machine, which is why when I first came across this thing, I was not blown away. But after using it for a little while, I really, really like the drums in this thing. I can't put my finger on it. I don't really know why I like the drums so much. Well, I kind of do. I kind of said a little bit about it a little while ago, that there's an organic feel to it that's still hard hitting, and a lot of times it's kind of hit or miss with that. If you get some drums that sound very organic, very worldly, a lot of times they don't hit that hard. And vice versa. You can get some drums that just sound like regular basic 808 and trap drums, and yeah, they hit hard, but they sound like every single drum that you can get in any sample pack. But these give you a nice combination of both. And because the textures of it is so different, you get very unique ideas for where you want to go with your drum melody. If you get Pulse by ThaLoops, it comes with Midi Packs with a bunch of different MIDI drum patterns, so you can just drag and drop them onto your DAW, and you can pick which kit you want to use, and the patterns are already laid out for you, and you can change the patterns up how you want. We're going to go through that in a second, but first let me just try to add on to this drum pattern that I already started right here. Oh, that's not. Yeah. A little bit of quantize on that. All right. See? It's something, get that jungle feel going. I like drums like these, man. You start feeling like you want an island somewhere. That's cool. I'm not even going to quantize that. I'm going to leave that live sounding. See, something really cool. The cool thing about these drums is you can get a nice rhythm going with the drums in this drum pack. Then you can add like a heavy hitting drum underneath the rhythm that you created from some of the kits on here, and it'll just really bring it to life. And this thing does have heavy hitting drums. It does have hard drums that knock. You just got to find the right kit. All right, so let's see Wild Kit. Hear how different these drums sound? So I'm like, it's just different. Now this kit. So you have the cool thing about this is you could start a track off with just the rhythm, and then you can throw that sub kick underneath after like 8 bars, and just the rhythm doesn't change, but the energy starts to pick up just because it's kicking a little bit harder. So like it's like right? And then once you start adding compression on all of this stuff, like it's gonna be crazy. But simple drum pattern. I just want to throw a simple melody on there. So I'm gonna just use chords by Loop Masters because their chords are already kind of set up for you. We'll do that. All right, so we're gonna do this. Right? Throw that in there. Let's try that. Oh, what the fuck? Really been crashing. First and foremost, let me save this real quick so I don't lose what I'm doing here. Alright, so I'll just play this, play this back for y'all real quick. Okay, so that was something I just put together really quick with these drums just so you could see what you are capable of when using Pulse. I really love this thing. Really dope drum machine. And I feel like if these are the drum kits that come with this thing stock, if they come out with expansions, they could really do some really dope things. So now let me show you what you can do with the MIDI packs that this thing comes with. So like you can see right here, the Loops Pulse MIDI, you have Big Kit, Bounce Kit, Classic Kit, Mellow Kit, Mental Kit, Mojam. All of the kits that come with Pulse, they have their own designated folder. Now you have all of the different MIDIs, the different MIDI files set up at different tempos. So you can go through them right here. You have 87, your 92, 97, 102, 137. And again, they're MIDI files, so you can change the tempo how you like, but this is just how they're set up. So since I'm already on a 92 BPM, I'm going to just grab this one right here, drag and drop, drag it to the wrong area. All right, so let's play it back. And you can hear it. So just like that, using their MIDI packs, you already have a drum pattern laid out for you. Now, and since they're MIDI files, you can adjust the drums the way you want. You can move things. Move this kick to here. Just give it a different bounce. And you can really, even though they come with their own MIDI patterns, you can really make them your own. These just give you a jump off, starting off point. And I think it's really cool that, they put out this VST, but then they give you the MIDI packs to go along with it to do what you want with it. Let's pick a different one. Let's try, this one is another, let's turn this to 137 BPM. And then let's just drag and drop this one on there. And this is still for the Mojam kit. But like I said, they're MIDI files, so I can change the kit if I want. It doesn't have to stay Mojam. It's just what these, this is just the kit that these patterns were created for, what they had in mind when they created the kit, but you can switch it up, But let's hear this one back. All right, that one is kind of hard, actually. I like that one. Makes your job simple. So yeah, Pulse is dope. I'm really liking it. Right now they have this thing available for $50, $49 actually. It comes with over 700 different drums. I think it's like 300 different MIDI patterns that you can use. And like I said before, they're unique, and like you were able to hear the textures and the way that these drums one shots were tweaked, the samples were tweaked. They hit hard regardless of what genre they're catering to. They hit hard regardless of how organic the drum sounds. So for example, sometimes you may get those drum kits and you may be using live sounding drums. I get it. You want that live feel in the kick drum, but it's a little hollow and a little flat sometimes. And sometimes you want the live feel of a live kick drum, but you want it to hit hard. And I think this thing achieves that. No matter what drum you're using, is giving you a hard hitting feel to it. And I really appreciate that. I think if $49 is worth it. I think if they brought the price point down to probably like $30, it would be, if this was $30, I'd consider it a steal. I really look forward to them hopefully coming out with expansions, because I really like their drums. And like I said, I've been using it for the last 2 weeks and it's worked on everything. Every beat that I've used so far, I've been able to find a drum in this kit, and any one of these kits that kind of work with the feel of the beat that I'm putting together. And so it's really dope, man. So yeah, man, that's Pulse by ThaLoops, and I definitely recommend you guys go check that thing out. I'll leave a link for it down in the description below. So as always, thank you for stopping by. Please leave a comment down below. Let me know what new plugins and VSTs you guys may be seeing that I haven't seen yet that you want to see me review on this channel. you know, and I appreciate all of you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications so you can see when I post new videos. And I'll catch you guys next week. Oh, wait, matter of fact, before we do that, I just really want to shout you guys out. All of you guys that have been tuning in, that have been hitting me up, asking me questions in the comment section, going out of your way to say what you appreciate about the channel and what it is that I do. I really appreciate you guys. And there's no gimmick, no bullshit here. I really do these videos for us, for the production community. And I really want to make it a platform where we can just communicate back and forth and share with each other. So please, definitely take the time out to leave a comment down below and share your thoughts on what it is that you're using right now and what it is that you hope that I could review for you in the future. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.